Now look at here, look at here. We got some more crossover news from Marvel of all places. There was a time where Marvel wasn't crossing over with anybody. Now we got with Fortnite, Alien, Predator, and finally Ultraman. Finally, this is happening. This has been talked, like, this was teased way back in 2022, and then we got nothing for like a year. So we thought it was all canceled, but I did do a video a few months ago, thanks to my good friend Matt, who's in contact with Kyle Higgins, the writer of the Marvel Ultraman books, and he said, yeah, it's still happening. Like, yeah, like, Marvel and Subaru Productions are playing a dick measuring contest, which you would expect with most intercompany crossovers. So that makes sense. So we did get some news that, yes, it was going to show up. I assumed it was going to be July, but I was off by a month. Same month as Predator versus Black Panther versus Predator is going on, we're getting the official crossover of Ultraman and the Marvel Universe, or should I say, Ultraman and the Avengers. Now, we did get a story synopsis, not a big one, but we did get one, and yes, this will run in canon with the Marvel Ultraman books. So this is supposed to be like book 4. If you guys remember, they introduced like Ultra 7 and a version of Ultraman Jack in the comic, which is more like a mecha. There was also the showcase in the promo image that we were also going to have Ultraman Taro in this crossover. I don't know if that's still a thing, and if that's going to be still going to be the case, but yeah, because again, the story may have changed because of because of interests. So that could be the reason why it may have it got delayed so long. So anyway, let's talk about this news. It's very rare I get to talk about 2 bits of crossover news in one day, right? Like it's never happened. It is in no way ever happened that I ever get to talk about like 2 different sets of crossover news in like 48 hours, let alone the same day. So let's talk about the synopsis of the story, because this isn't exactly this isn't the whole Marvel universe. This is the Avengers, and interestingly enough, it's not the Jed MacKay Avengers, it's kind of the Jed MacKay Avengers, but it looks like there are some updated versions, some updated lineup. So the story is that the realm of the monster prison that the Space Patrol is keeping everyone in has grown and has actually caused some disturbances. One of which is that Peter Parker has gone missing. So the Avengers have been rallied to find Spider-Man. What we do have in this lineup, what we see so far, is Iron Man, Wasp, Sam Wilson, Cap, Miles Morales, and Carol. So those are our Avengers. I'm sure we'll have so it is like a lot of some members of the Jed MacKay run, and that's of course that's the current Avengers lineup. I thought it was just going to be it's interesting that they're using the current lineup of the Avengers. See, when I thought it was just going to be a version of the Marvel universe, not a version of the Marvel universe that is going on right now. Although I find maybe they just kind of spoiled that Janet and Miles are going to join the Avengers. But I do imagine Miles is just joining to find Peter. But Janet might be a permanent member of the Avengers and they just spoiled it. Who knows? So we still might get Thor in this lineup. We still might get Black Panther and Storm, because we do know she's coming to this lineup. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just happy that this is finally a go. Like, I did a video talking, it's like, yeah, don't worry, it's going to show up at some point. And lo and behold, it does, because I guess Subaraya and Marvel got their shit together. And it's kind of important because this book does run with the Ultraman books. Like, this does run incongruent with the Ultraman with the Ultraman Marvel books. So this is basically book 4, even though it is a crossover. I do find it funny that basically Marvel's just going to be having essentially 3 crossovers going on roughly the same time. As I said, we're going to have Alien Predator, I believe, July, I mean, Avengers versus Alien in July. We're going in the same month. We're going to have Black Panther versus Predator and Ultraman Avengers in the roughly the same era. Right? Good day to be a crossover fan, and from Marvel of all places, right? Anywho, let's talk about like some cool thing. And now, obviously, the big center point is, where has Spider-Man gone? Now, my friend Matt Denian has basically said, like, wouldn't it be like, he's been the major champion of this book, and I don't blame him. But I'm like, the way they tell this story of like, oh, Spider-Man's the focal point of finding, where's Peter gone? So it makes me wonder. And Matt had this theory that maybe we could actually have like Ultraman Spider-Man fusion. Just to compete with, like, Green Lantern Kong and the Godzilla Power Rangers that are going on in those stories. 2024 has been a banger year for, like, all these different crossovers, right? But anyway, there's some, like, fights I hope to see. Like, maybe we'll get Giant Man and Ultraman fight. Obviously we're going to get Kaiju fighting the Avengers, so that'll be fun. I would personally love to see, like, the Avengers battle Zeton, but I don't know if they have plans for it. Like, if Higgins and Groom have plans for Zeton in this story at all. But yeah, I'm just happy this is finally happening. Like, I'm happy that this is going to be a legit thing, and I can't wait to read this. Going to be eating good for crossover fans, right? Anyway. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Ultraman and Avengers finally crossing over? Like, we're finally getting this after like 2 years of over 2 years of waiting. This is finally going to happen, right? Anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.